Ah, yes, the protester, the voiceless gamer standing up to the money-hungry corporations with their microtransactions and pay-to-win methods of game design. As a great man once said from a legendary family, enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
What is up, everyone? GlitchMasta here, and today I'm going to be discussing the controversial topic that has been all the rage all over Reddit and the rest of social media. I am talking about Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now, I will personally say I did not pre-order it and I have not played it. I have watched gameplay footage of it, and a lot of my internal gameplay knowledge per se and research has been done through some of my friends and just some gameplay videos I watched on YouTube. That being said, the whole situation with EA is actually really crazy. It ended up necessitating an EA response, which became the single most downvoted comment in Reddit history, which is absolutely amazing in and of itself.
The intent is to provide players with a sense of pride and accomplishment for unlocking different heroes. As for cost, we selected initial values based upon data from the open beta and other adjustments made to milestone rewards before launch. Among other things, we're looking at average per-player credit earn rates on a daily basis, and we'll be making constant adjustments to ensure that players have challenges that are compelling, rewarding, and of course, attainable via gameplay. We appreciate the candid feedback and the passion the community has put forth around the current topics here on Reddit, our forums, and across numerous social media outlets. Our team will continue to make changes and monitor community feedback and update everyone as soon and as often as we can.
One thing, though, in particular that a lot of people need to be aware of is just the fact that pay-to-win has become so prevalent in modern video gaming. A lot of games now are at least going to have somewhat of a situation where you will pay to get more stuff in the game. Loot packs are huge in all sorts of games. Now, Halo 5 in particular, there was a huge controversy with the Halo community about, the rec packs, because microtransactions are going along with that pay-to-win mentality that a lot of game developers have been putting into their games. And, you could definitely see a lot of this pay-to-win, paying for all your gameplay feature in just about every AAA title now. Because, gone are the days when you just buy the game for the game itself and then play that and just have tons of fun with it. I think there's a difference between going on that grind for something and just paying to earn it, because, you don't have that hard work that you put in, so nobody knows or cares about, what you have earned. I think this, again, goes back to that aspect of even cosmetics, like Halo Reach and Halo 5. Now, the thing was, in Halo Reach, you had to grind, you had to work hard, you had to just do whatever it took to get all of that armor that you wanted. Working towards Emil's helmet was just the craziest thing. And I remember I spent countless hours just trying to do all the calculations for just which piece I wanted, and then doing research as, okay, this armor looks cool, but would it look cool with this this shoulder piece and then this chest piece? It was all good fun though. And definitely one of the things with Halo 5 is that, you lose those customization options, but now they have more variety. And variety is, don't get me wrong, great. However, the way they are doing it, now if you get more rec packs, you can buy them to earn them way faster, or you can earn them, through hard work, which, having that option is nice, but at the same time, when people want something, they're going to, pay to get it faster, because that's just how we all are as humans. We want things now. We want things faster. And definitely when I think about it right now, if I had $1 million and I could just throw into whatever game I wanted to, I might, do that too. Currently, I am not like that. I'm a very frugal person, and I will not spend more on a game than I absolutely have to. And I know a lot of the thing with EA was that, they have this kind of knack for being greedy, which in and of itself is not bad for a business or a corporation, because that's your goal. You want to make money. And I do think they're getting somewhat unfairly targeted for that, and I don't think it's right to be giving death threats, because there's some developers have said that's a thing, but that's a whole nother topic. The thing that I am completely 100% not on board with is taking advantage of people just naturally wanting to do good in a game, and basically having it to where, hey, you can grind for 40 hours, which is the literal equivalent of a standard work week, Or you could just, hey, throw some money in here and you can get it now. I don't think that's right, and I do not like when game developers do things like that, because once again, pay to win, those little microtransactions. I think that's not necessarily killing the video game industry, but in and of itself ruining it for a lot of us like traditionalists who grew up and played all these games where you didn't need to do that to have fun with it. Because again, Halo Reach, you would go into that grind, you would get in-game currency, which you could not buy, but then you would take that in-game currency and use it to unlock your armor sets.
Alright, so basically this was just my Halo Reach character. It took absolutely way too long to have, fully customized my character how I wanted, but, when I did get to that point, I thought, man, this is cool. Now, you won't see here my little robot arm, because for whatever reason that just didn't transfer over, but the point still stands. This was how I wanted my character to look, and through hard work and lots of dedication and no in-game purchases or microtransactions or anything like that, I was able to work hard and earn this armor set. That Emil helmet, that was just crazy good, and you could literally strike fear in the hearts of everyone in the game when they see how experienced you must have been to have earned that.
And then in Halo 5, it's really just about, you have to get lucky and then you have to get the right rec packs. And not every rec pack gives you that cosmetic piece. And the thing I like to think about is Halo 5, how, you have that variety, which is all really good, but at the same time, everything's pretty randomized, so with one rec pack, you probably get, one permanent weapon that's not going to be found in regular ranked gameplay. But you're not always going to find the right armor that you're looking for. And that was another issue is, where is it intrinsically valued? Where do I feel good about getting this? Because it's really just something I don't care about, and I could have spent this, getting lucky with something else. I could have spent my time grinding to earn this gold pack, doing something more productive. So a lot of times you're not even earning what you want, and it basically forces you to spend money to finally get what you want because you're so tired of actually going on that grind. Now you can't really blame a business because, like I said, a business is in the goal of making money. But the tactics that is used for making that money, it all depends on circumstances and how the general public's going to see. Because remember, a corporation is not the most popular thing in society now. They have, like Star Wars, that evil empire quality to them. So I think a lot of what game developers need to do now is kind of balance out that need for money with the need for creating a game that your consumers like, because a happy consumer will be a returning consumer, and you can have a great series like a Halo or like a Star Wars, but if people are not happy with the product that you are giving them, they're going to prevent people from buying it in the future. Because at launch, obviously a brand like that, people are going to buy it just for the sake of, hey, maybe it'll be different this time around. That was me with Halo 5. And then when it comes out, a lot of the people who, are holding off are going to see all the reviews, and then they're not going to buy it. And then the people that are kind of upset probably won't buy the next one. Again, with the Star Wars Battlefront 2 situation, there was a lot of hype surrounding the game. I don't know, I just think ultimately, gaming in and of itself has taken a really drastic change in the industry. I don't think the trend of this is going to change. I think pay to win and microtransactions are still going to be pretty prevalent. I'm probably going to do more videos about this in the future. But it's something that I think needs to be balanced out with the business needs and the consumer needs. And I think once you get that, great little balance of each little side of needs, I think, gaming might improve in terms of people being happy with the product. Well, that's the end of this video. I want to thank you all for sticking around and watching this whole thing. If you would, please subscribe. Also, don't forget to leave a like, and hey, leave a comment if you agree or disagree with anything, or if you, want me to throw some new video on a certain topic out there. But, again, alright, thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Peace! Alright, hey guys, so I just want to do a quick update. It's about 1:45 in the morning. I just did some homework and now I'm busy editing this that video. And when I looked online, I actually saw that with the worldwide release, because a lot of the people I talked to, I should have clarified this in the video, a lot of the people that I talked to had it on kind of an early launch, a lot of the reviewers and such. And at any rate, microtransactions were shut off by EA, so this was actually pretty recently, coinciding with that worldwide release, so I want to put this in there. But yeah, that's some breaking news as I was editing this, so I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that EA is learning, because they could easily just reopen it once they probably figure out another way to have microtransactions come back. But it might in itself be kind of a step in the right direction. But there's been times where companies, like an EA, have taken huge hit with criticism for these microtransactions and do something about it, but it's not really much to stop the practice of pay-to-wins and microtransactions. So really we're just going to see where this goes and what happens, because like I said, this just happened, so definitely going to look more into this, and they might make a follow-up depending on the circumstances involved and how people react to EA and what EA says back to the community.